Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. This is another episode of Healthy Discussion. In today's topic, we're talking about Al Pacino. Did you hear? Al Pacino, $30,000 monthly to his 29-year-old. Now, there's two ways to look at this. This is the caveat. You got the broke way of looking at it, and you have the rich way of looking at it. I'm going to give you both scenarios. The broke way of looking at it is like, why would a man spend that much money? He's 82 years old on a 29-year-old. That's one way to look at it, right? Of course, the 29-year-old has his child, and she should be taken care of. That's granted, he's Al Pacino. I haven't heard too much about her in the media, switching it up. We just got the news. But, see, rich people think a certain way. You got people with hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Billionaires, millionaires. They don't operate and think like how you think. The mass amount of people is going to say, hey, this is a problem. Certain class of people is going to be like, what's the issue? We can afford it, $30,000 when you have millions of dollars. Does it really matter? No. He's at the latter year of his life. He can do what he wants. I'm sure he don't care. This is why. He can't take the money with him. Let me repeat. Al Pacino cannot take the money with him. Now, y'all knew who Al Pacino is, Scarface. Very infamous movie. I grew up watching that so many times. So his principalities don't add up to what's currently going on, but he's totally he's a different person. Is that correct to say? He is a different person. Most definitely. So he's not going to see it from the lens of the norm, right? The mass amount of people is going to see it as if she came off. But what would you do for $1? That's the ultimate question. A lot of people do a lot of things, rob, steal, all those things. He did it. He made it. He's 83 years old. So he lived, I think the average person lived to be, 70 years old on average? He's 82. He's well over his life expectancy. So if he would like to rejuvenate and have kids and XYZ, it should be on him as a man. Smash that like button if you agree. Leave them thoughts down below. What perspective are you seeing it from? Are you seeing it from the not having perspective, or the abundantly blessed and you can do whatever you want perspective? There's two ways to look at this. Me, I'm looking at it from the rich man perspective. Do what you want. Do what you want at that point, especially 80-something years old. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be responsible or make sure that you have your legal documents. I'm not saying that. But it depends on the individual. If the individual is not asking you for anything, you just giving it to them, you feel empowered. But like I say, it's the two ways to look at this. Same thing with Nick Cannon. It's the same exact thing. Nick Cannon has over $100 million. He decides to run around the world with different girls. He's responsibly taking care of all of these kids. The world and the media is talking about him as if he's so bad, so toxic, but he's doing what he wants to do. What do you want to do? And the question is, can you do it abundantly? Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. Leave your thoughts down below. What you think about Al Pacino? Was this a boss move? Did she come off? He also has to pay $110,000 for her to move out and have her own place, and an additional $30,000 a month. Quite pricey. Is this the price that he's willing to pay? See, that's the ultimate question that you have to ask yourself. Are you willing to pay the price? And the question is, can you afford to pay the price? He has millions of dollars. He can afford to pay the price. He's 82 years old. What else do you want from the man? His soul is next, any day. I won't be surprised, but I wish him well. I want him to stay here a little longer. Why not? Have a couple more, Al Pacino. You're not done yet. You the Scarface. You know, you Mr. Montana. You coming from Cuba. Cubana. Cubanos. So the people are going to say what they want to say. Who cares? Once again, the people is going to say what they want. The mastermind of people are going to stir this up. Watch when Monday come, how people put their own spin and twist on it. But I want to hear from Al Pacino himself. He's probably like, you know, older people don't care. Whatever they think, they say. So he's probably like, I'm 83 years old. I have to get rid of the cash somehow, some way. I can't take it with me. I don't have any kids. Who am I going to leave it with? The family might feud of who's getting it. Give it to the child. Change your life. I don't see nothing wrong with what he did, but I also know there's different perspective. If you're broke, you're going to look at it from a broke person perspective. If you're having, you're going to look at it from a having perspective as if, hey, I'm abundantly having. It's things that I don't care what I do. I simply just want to do. On that note, this is another healthy discussion. I just want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let me know what you think about Al Pacino and his decision and his life. Once again, it's his life. Can a man live his life? Can a man live his life? That's the ultimate question. Can he pay the price? Did Al Pacino pay the price? Leave them comments down below. I want to know your thoughts. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this video. Sharing is caring. And we just making sure you're aware so you can make the right decision. Equip yourself with the right knowledge to make the right decision. On that note, peace, blessings, and love.